Alright guys, so I have reason to believe that someone's been into this differential before me. There's a lot of black RTV. It was all over the gasket. As you can see, I cleaned it all really well. I've got the bolts soaking in gasoline right now. Here's a big chunk of that black RTV, and you can see the gray RTV on the tip there. That's what came from the factory, was gray RTV. At least it was on the other one. The other one was factory. And the gear pattern on this does not look that great. I'll show that later. So I'm just cleaning the bolts up and putting them in there for storage, but let's take a look at one. You can see what I'm talking about. See all that black RTV? You can also see the gray RTV underneath it. So someone's been into this before I have. In fact, right there, look at that. The gray is coming off where they used black. And there's some gray as well. Let me get that on camera. Gray and black mix. Hopefully that's coming across. And there's another sign too. You see how the ends of these bolts are starting to round over? That's not from me. I didn't do that. Alright, so as you can see, this is the speed sensor gear. It's attached to the main ring gear. And that was not on the unit that shipped to me. So we're going to go ahead and just go at it and pull this thing apart. Now the oil seals are being a bear to give up, so I want to get some pictures and orient basically so that I can place these back in the proper location, some reference marks. So looking at the housing with the ring gear on our left, okay, I can see that the cap 30, okay, the 3 is facing down, and 35, the 3 is facing down. So when I take this off, I now have a reference point as to what cap goes where. And next we're going to go ahead and just try to decap this. Now I'm not positive I can get these off. This probably requires quite a bit of torque, but neighbors are going to love me. Let's put a breaker on there. It's not working. And this bucket's going to want to twist, obviously. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have somebody help me hold this while I try to break these free. I'm probably going to end up having to get a mounting plate and mount this on my engine stand in order to pull some of this off. Gonna have to find a solution. Nothing's ever easy, right? Hopefully this pays off. I get this set in dead nuts accurate, and we resolve our issue. Alright, so I'm just going around and breaking up that little bit of gunk around the seal so I can see where I need to hammer. And then I just take a 5-pound sledge and a good, strong, sturdy screwdriver and give that seal a good couple of punches, and it should start to give up. There we go. I don't want to hit the case. There we go, through. I'll just do that on the other side. Just pry up. Hit it about every 90 degrees or so. And this guy will pop out. I've broken the seal on it. It's easy to pry now. But it's deep enough in there, it's probably a good 3/8 of an inch thick, that I'm going to have to use my seal puller over here. But the initial seal's broken. Using a cold chisel would be more helpful. Now it should pull out. See, this inner rubber part wants to pull with it. Pulling you out of frame here. It's definitely got a lot of separation on it right now. There we go. There's that seal. That one's done. The other side's done too. I just need to clean it up on it. Alright, let's clean this mess up. Yeah, I can definitely tell someone's been in here. Look at these chips. This is not this differential's first rodeo. Yeah, you see this side, there's no chips at all. And I was prying out the same direction. So I would imagine that this has been in before. Someone's been in this before. But the surfaces are nice and machined. Nothing to worry about there. That is the factory yellow seal. So while I think this thing's been into, I can't confirm any of this. Just a theory based on what I'm seeing. But the surfaces are super smooth. A little tiny bit of wear on each side. Nothing major. Alright. Big difference already.